And the world is made of energy, and the world is electricity, and the world...
Hi everyone, I'm Cece Stein with the Real Malibu 411. I'm here with Mark Abramson, Senior Watershed Advisor with the Santa Monica Bay Restoration Foundation, and we're here for our weekly update at the Malibu Lagoon Restoration and Enhancement Project. Hey, this is the subtitle area right here in the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
It's about 6 foot wide, 1 foot deep.
6 foot wide, 1 foot deep.
Sloping.
Gradually sloping.
And so that part will have water in it almost always, right? Even
Right.
unless it's a very, very low tide.
Gotcha.
Then the tidal channel basically will be the first 3 foot or so. Go from, so the edge of that subtidal channel is 2 foot.
Right.
3 foot is considered always tidal, right?
Yeah, right.
Above that, it gradually slopes up on both sides to about a 5 foot elevation, which is about the mean tide, right?
Uh-huh.
That'll be vegetated.
Look how far you guys are getting so fast. Now wouldn't it be a shame to put a halt to this?
I don't know what you would hope for if we stopped it now, right?
Right.
I couldn't put it back as easy as I could finish it.
Well, even if you had to put it back, it would still go back cleaner than when you started it, period.
Single channel, it's wide, very shallow gradient. It's not like the old ones that were very steep-sided.
Right.
It'll gradually allow water to flood over there. It'll provide different microclimates, right? So that you'll have some areas where it'll get more water and more salt. Some areas will get less water, less salt. Different types of vegetation.
Can we see some very happy duckies?
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Coot nest fledge.
2 more nest fledge. That's nice.
No, the coot nest.
Oh,
That
the
was
coot
last
nest.
we had on site.
Okay. I stand corrected. Say that one more time. Which nest?
The coot.
The coot nest.
What's up, Charlie?
We don't want any environmentalists getting on our case for that.
Right.
You are.
So here's where, right? They pulled a bunch of stuff out of here.
Out of here.
Where all the telephone poles were sticking out.
Wow.
All the asphalt was sticking
Nice.
out. All the concrete. You can still see there's still chunks in there.
Nice.
But they're pulling this back, and the more they pull it back, the more crap they're finding in it.
Okay, so let's talk about the snowy plover protected area again.
Okay, so the snowy plover protected area started basically, see that stake right there
Yeah.
by the bulldozer?
Right.
Straight from there to say that stake just past that guy on the left with the orange, right? And so that whole area was basically snowy protected area. And so they did a consultation, Army Corps and Fish and Wildlife, to determine the impacts, if any, of the new snowy plover habitat.
We're being affected.
Yeah, and basically they determined that the primary constituent elements is a technical term for what they're looking for the habitat types would be better after the restoration than they are currently, and that we're going to be improving that situation so that we're okay to do what we're doing.
So basically they said carry on.
Yeah,
There are no issues here for snowy plovers at all.
that's correct.
Thank you.
Right, so you got a bunch of concrete in there that they yanked out. I mean, this was like considerably higher, right? There's concrete everywhere.
Right. Concrete everywhere. Concrete everywhere. Don't you love that?
They pulled out a giant section of curbing over here. That's this big old section of concrete. Look at this. This is our Atroflex still coming back. It's crazy.
Atroflex. What is Atroflex?
It's one of our, it's called saltbush. It's one of our native plants. Curbing.
Yeah, look at that concrete. Looks like freaking part of a freeway.
Part of the
It's like
curb.
ridiculous.
Who knows what it was, right? It was like
Just stuff right in there.
stuff. Yeah.
They just dumped whatever.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just a lot of dirt, but
they still dumped pretty much.
they dumped a lot of stuff that we don't want to leave on site.
Yeah,
right?
of course not.
But yeah, they're making good progress, right? We got
major
the whole
progress.
first part of the channel's done. They're working on our islands. This right here right in between, right kind of where those bulldozers are. You got a hill there, a hill here, and that's our overlook right there.
Right.
That goes all the way out to the edge.
Right.
That's the watershed overlook.
That's the watershed overlook. Next week, what do you think is going to happen? Like, what do you think you're going to have done by next week?
No, at the rate these guys are moving, I'm guessing that they'll have this whole island and watershed overlook fill area complete.
Okay, so
They're gonna do some work over there by the bridge,
right.
where actually we're lowering the gradient over there by the bridge and then building it up slowly. And then over there is another overlook and another kind of fill area that's protecting PCH in the parking lot.
Right.
This one obviously is protecting the colony.
Right.
You know, and then they're just gonna keep moving back, right? So basically, once they're finished grading all this stuff, they'll start to use that probably as their basin, the finished area.
So basically, the grading is what's mostly happening this week.
Oh yeah, for sure. They'll be
Okay.
grading for, you know, quite some time. Right?
Got it.
'Cause I mean, that's the bulk of the project.
Right. Right. Right.
And then the last part of the project is the interpretive features, right? But yeah, I think they're probably going to transfer pedestrian access to this side sometime next week.
Wow. Okay, so that fence is going to be gone, and they're going to walk through here instead.
That's correct.
Nice. Interesting.
Right, so this part is pretty much finished. They'll probably let them go straight out here somewhere right down on the beach there,
Okay.
outside of the closure zone. Moving water, moving dirt, moving water.
Moving dirt, moving water. Sorry for the bulldozers, everybody.
And the world